Will hindsight be cruel to Travis Hunter, even as Jaguars have Super Bowl in sight? The Jacksonville Jaguars have been a revelation this season. The freshly crowned AFC South champions set to host their first playoff game in 3 years when the Buffalo Bills come calling Sunday afternoon. Riding an 8-game winning streak, their 13 regular season victories, the second most in the franchise's 3-decade history, the Jags, one of 4 NFL teams to have never played in a Super Bowl, are as legit a threat to win the Lombardi Trophy as any in this postseason field. Fiery Liam Cohn is a leading Coach of the Year candidate in his inaugural campaign. He's helped quarterback Trevor Lawrence play like a league MVP since Thanksgiving. And a reinvigorated defense has more than done its part, swarming to the ball and making the most turnovers in the AFC, with 31. It's a stunning turn for a team that, just 4 months ago, was basically only generating national interest for a decision that might wind up being a regrettable mistake: the selection of 2024 Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter after acquiring the 2nd overall pick of last year's draft. Is it coincidental that the Jaguars season took off in earnest after Hunter went on injured reserve on Halloween, eventually requiring season-ending knee surgery? Probably. Have they struggled to adapt without a guy who was a two-way star for 2 seasons at the University of Colorado, but struggled to make any kind of impact on either side of the ball as a rookie for Jacksonville? Nope. These evaluations are not meant to be harsh criticism of Hunter, a promising college graduate and, by almost all accounts, a good young man. When you were 22, were you a married, multi-millionaire college graduate? Neither did I. The actual rookie error here was probably made by first-year Jaguars general manager James Gladstone, who gave the Cleveland Browns 2 round 1 picks, including number 5 overall last spring, and a 2nd in exchange for Jacksonville moving up to sign Hunter. Gladstone was not made available to USA Today Sports by the Jaguars. However, on April 24th, the night Jacksonville selected Hunter, he stated, "There are players who have the capacity to alter a game. Some players possess the ability to change a team's course. Few athletes has the ability to change the course of the sport itself. We believe Travis has the potential to accomplish that, even though he still has a lot to earn. Trav, no pressure." The organization's revitalized front office fully supported a daring yet intriguing move. Additionally, it was one of the few instances in which a team actively moves up the board for a non-quarterback. Ross responds, "I thought Cleveland got a heist for that. Calvin Johnson is not this man. A corner? He was not going to play both ways full-time, and they are not worth it at number 2. I always thought Hunter was good, but I never thought he was a generational talent. I respected him for what he did in college, but I just didn't see either skill set transcending to be some sort of playmaker or difference maker on either side of the ball, and particularly what they gave up to get him. I just thought it was incredibly short-sighted." Judging Hunter based on a 7-game rookie season is completely premature, but he only caught 28 passes for 298 yards and a TD, the score coming in garbage time of his final appearance, a 35-7 loss to the Los Angeles Rams in London. Determined to play both ways as a rookie, an endeavor backed by the team, Hunter was even less noticeable defensively, making 15 tackles and breaking up 3 passes. Megatron was never going to be him. He was never going to be challenged to consistently lock up top receivers like Nico Collins, a rival in the AFC South. But certainly more was expected in 2025 than for Hunter to be an AFC version of Bo Melton. Who's Bo Melton? As Indiana coach Curt Cignetti would say, Google him. All told, Hunter played 486 snaps this season, roughly 2/3 of them on offense. By comparison, he had 2,625 during his 2 seasons with the Buffs, leading the FBS in both the 2023 and 24 seasons, including 1,483 in his final year. Hunter led the Big 12 with 96 catches and 15 TDs in 2024, while racking up 1,258 receiving yards, 4 interceptions, and 11 pass breakups. In retrospect,
It was almost as if they were a bad team and they were building it up like Travis is the savior, said Ross, noting the Jaguars are typically a franchise in search of a boost in terms of ticket sales and public relations. Notably, Gladstone swung mid-season trades for veteran cornerback Greg Neeson and wideout Jacoby Meyers. Primarily, Neeson was a better scheme fit for the defense, and his arrival allowed the team to offload corner Tyson Campbell and his bloated contract. Meyers quickly helped to elevate the offense and signed a 3-year, $60 million extension after coming over from the Las Vegas Raiders in November. He and second-year receiver Brian Thomas Jr. project as fixtures. Now that Jacoby's there, where does Travis fit? Wonders Ross. It's really a conundrum. ESPN draft analyst Matt Miller also had misgivings, with foresight, about Hunter's situation.